Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I'm Tim and I'm going to react on a farming video. Let's see, today we are going to have a little lecture from somebody about when to cut your grass. See if I agree. But after that we are going to look at somebody who is cutting grass, I guess. I think it depends what you want to achieve. If you want to make hay, you let it grow it out until the seeds are coming out. And then you cut it down, let it dry and stuff like that. If you want to have silo, you need to cut it way sooner. So you have enough sugars and minerals inside your grass. Especially when you have milking cows, it's very important to have the nutrients in the grass to produce the milk. And sugar does help activate the cow's activity, and then they are producing more milk. And there's a lot of more nutrients, of course, that you need, but that's one of the main reasons. Where I work in Norway, it's we cut the grass 3 times. Most farmers just do 2 times. And they let it grow way too long to make silo bales. Like, I don't know. It depends what you want. I guess they don't want to drive too much over the soil, or they don't want to use as much time producing the food. And of course, it depends a lot how many animals do you have and how much land. It's all those compromises that you need to take in the calculation. But let's see what he says. And then we figure it out. This is from Linessa Farms. I put the link below if you want to watch some videos from them. So let's see what he has to say.
Hey everyone, it's Tim from Linessa Farms, specialty in heirloom livestock. Thanks for joining us again today. If you have a pasture like we do and you do some baling, we want you to watch this before you do your first cutting. Stay tuned to find out more. All right, so here we are in Northwest Indiana, and it is the weekend before Memorial Day. And we usually like to say we get our first cutting out of the fields no later than Memorial Day weekend. And as you can see, my orchard grass and my pasture that I'm actually going to make bales out of. We're going to make round bales out of this here in about a week, or actually within a few days. But you'll notice that it's awfully darn tall, and it's...
I would say he makes hay. If I see this, I hope he makes hay.
all going to seed. And some people may tell you that that is not necessarily a good thing to do.
He does, because it says in the title, sorry.
Especially with your first cutting. The reason for that is you can see how stemmy this is. This is orchard grass, and you can see how stemmy that is. It doesn't make necessarily very good hay. It depends on the animals. Goats will eat this up pretty good, but that stemminess makes that hay a little harder and a little less soft. So while we do appreciate that we have second and third cuttings that'll be nice and soft and be more grassy, if you look down here lower, you'll actually see we do have quite a bit of clover, and we do have some alfalfa that's in here as well to add some softness. But you may ask yourself, why do I let it go to seed like this? Why would I allow that stemminess to go? And if you look when I do that, you can see the reason why. Do you see? You probably can see all these little seeds that are coming off of here. And that is exactly...
I don't really see that in the video, but maybe my quality is too low. Internet is not very good. I cannot put it high. Okay. But I guess he wants to seed his paddock again, but then you get more and more of that rough, like stemmy stuff next year.
Why we let this go to seed. If you follow me in here a little bit farther and we look closely anywhere, let's look down right here, look on top of this clover, and you can see all these little grains of rice that look like little grains of rice on top of this clover, and that is actually grass seed. This works out fantastic. I don't know how much you enjoy spending money on seed, but we don't enjoy spending it too much at all. So for our first cutting, we always allow our orchard grass and our other grasses to actually go to seed. That way when our baler comes through and we mow this down, we've got good seed spread. It'll get down pretty well into the into good soil contact, and it will help to ensure.
I would do it if I would do it, but I don't. I would do it in a second go, let it go that high, because if you cut it now, it doesn't grow as fast anymore, because the grass is like done producing.
That our pasture is basically overseeded. So with that being said, just something for you to consider. Before first cutting, let it go a little bit longer. Let it go a couple extra weeks. Let it go to seed, and I think you'll notice some pretty substantial returns for your patience. This is actually Mavis. Mavis is our new puppy. She is a Great Pyrenees, and she's going to be protecting our livestock. So I guess this is...
I guess he has sheep, but I would do it like what I said. I would wait for the second cut and let it grow that far if you want to seed it that way. But that's just a preference. I think it grows slower. I don't know if we put out the sheep on the field after the first cut already. But then it will be okay, I guess. But you always want to have maximum growth. Because now the plant thinks, I've done what I need to do, you know? That's the cycle of my life. And then you're only depending on the new seeds, basically. So I don't know. What I said, I would wait. And if you can wait to the third cut, it's even better. But most of the times it's too cold already. So it's not very good for the plants. So I just found this one about harvesting, and I thought maybe I just watch this after it, because it's a very short video, the one he had. But I couldn't really find any good videos about when to cut grass and why and stuff like that. So I don't know. Too bad. If you have any links, please let me know.
Harry Wilson just gave me a ring, wants to hire me for a job, unfortunately. Good morning, everyone. If you have not already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the little bell. You get notifications of my videos every Tuesday.
By the way, this is from the channel with 577,000 followers. Tom Perbe. Oh, sorry. Tom Pemberton. Okay. Farm life. Alright. Tom Pemberton. If I pronounce that wrong, sorry, mate.
Tuesday, Friday. Sometimes we do the Sunday video. You see we're in the big case. There's a random trailer there. Do you know what that means? We're chopping some grass with big field. You've seen Dad with his tedder. Absolutely loving life. He's a very happy man. You'll see we've got some hypochlorite just in case things go wrong and need cleaning. No, it's got my additive in. If you don't know what additive is, go watch last time's silage field video to preserve the grass. Bit of a different one this time. I'll explain why in a minute. Let's get over the road.
Why does he put that in a tractor?
So these escaped this morning. I'll explain what's going on this morning a lot. So what happened this morning?
So he just uses his tractor to drive around in his farm without any reason? Or he's just picking it up? Some equipment, I don't know.
Morning I had a heifer calf. The calf went into one of the ponds that is in our field, so that was exciting. Then the heifers here got out because someone left the gate open and they went into the silage field that's got the pond in as well. And then when I was here, the guy who was milking for me rung me and said, Tom, there's a cow gone into the pit, like the parlour pit.
Ooh,
so that was very exciting. I've also dried
Very
9
nice.
cows off, served 7, got another 8 to look for bulling because we had a vet last week. So all going on, all exciting. But today's video, what's going on? Look at this. So we are chopping second cut. We've got loads of grass left. Should we go up? Yeah, let's go up. Look at that. I doubted my abilities. Oh. So we're kind of nearly chewed all the grass that we had last year. That's the year before silo. We've got a bit left over, which silage, which is a bit left over, which is not the end of the world. And the plan is to, don't think we'll fill this. Saying that,
Not a good idea.
I don't think we'll fill it, to put silage in here. We have the green sheet that we did a video on.
So you want to put silo in front of the old silo. And you cannot take it from the other side. Alright. The oldest, like on that side, yeah, in front of him, it's all empty. Why doesn't he fill that one?
A couple of weeks ago, we bought these last year. They are awesome. Get the green sheet.
Hello? Sound? Where's the sound? Why don't I have sound?
I really like them from Arc Agriculture. We bought them anyway, and then they were like, oh, can you do a video on it? And we'll get a sheet next time. So it worked out for us. So this is what we're doing, chopping today in the big clamp. Look at this. Looking at them steels. I think that's going to be like how big my steels are going to be. I don't know if you've seen that yet or not, but God. Have I gone too big? Probably. Trailers aren't going to get any smaller, really. Do I wait for the surprise? Yeah, I'll wait for the surprise to tell you. Ginger guy's got a trailer on the Hurleyman. I don't know if that's the bigger trailer or the smaller trailer. We've got John, he's on time. John's on time, he's having a good wave. We all know it's a surprise when John's on time. And then Stuart, who we're going to fill with additive.
Okay, he doesn't really expect a lot. Yes.
What we're just doing here is seeing how high it can go. Keep going. Seeing how high it can go until he starts driving out. Loads of room. Loads of room. Loads of room.
Sorry.
I'd say about there. You've still got a bit of room, but just in case. So you've got a foot on your second ram, yeah? No, but it's shutting now. Opening, yeah. Keep going. Shut it, yeah. Yeah, shut now. So what we're doing there is just seeing how high, whilst we're waiting, how high you can put the trailers, because when you go out, you never know from that tractor, or from any tractor, without someone being next to you. So a full ram and then a foot on the second ram, then he can start driving out, just to make sure he doesn't knock all this off. See that Dad has put the big trailer on. There's another trailer coming for me, because we didn't know which was bigger and smaller, but look, he's back. Ash is back. So he's back with a 16-ton tractor. Dad was well impressed with it last time, because we've got 2 tractors as well. Instead of him rolling, what he thought is he jumped on a tractor and trailer, so it saves the cost of a lad with a tractor and trailer. And then we brought the roller, who's a little bit extra money, but it's not too much into it, who's going to do a better job rolling. So Ash is back with his tram. A lot of people were talking, these are train rails, are they?
Yeah, scrap train wheels, yeah.
Scrap train rails. It does do a cracking job. He must have been impressed, so it's back. And because we want to get 2 cuts in this, hopefully we will. If we don't, we've got another plan over the road. The best option is going to be with this piece of kit. Dave's a little bit late, he's had a breakdown. So we've only got 1 trailer at the moment, which is a little bit annoying. And Dad's going to take a couple of loads. We're going to start tipping it there. We're going to grab JCB, the little JCB, and just push the grass and just make half a job of it. Probably not a proper one, until Dave comes with Stephen with 2 trailers. And Ash has had a haircut especially for it. Yeah. First problem of the day, and it's a big one. How stuck is stuck? Oh, it's not too bad.
Oh, well, we crop shaft with bits. 4-wheel drive on
Oh, so
Saturday.
you haven't got 4-wheel drive?
So it's useless without.
Yeah.
So that wasn't smashed
Wow.
into it. But as soon as rake goes in like that,
You got no chance.
it's just like a 5-ton of rake.
Yeah.
It's just,
So that's the problem. John, I got you on film, haven't I, John? Got no 4-wheel drive. And it's pretty damp here. To be fair, there's not a lot of grass here to do out with really, is there?
You're in trouble, baby. No time to take it slow.
So I was actually going to take the chain off this morning. Look at it, didn't you?
It takes to keep from moving on. You know it when you take her out tonight. She's not just one of the ladies. Yeah, she's gonna make you work for it.
So he didn't even really need pulling a lot. He got pulled out of that wet bit and he was driving himself. Just got bogged in. Oh, sorry. Is it dropped it?
thank you.
No problem. I saved the day. Case pulls out the Massey. So everyone, the Case and Massey people, just shows what Massey's are like, really, doesn't it? There we go. And I don't think it was a good idea trying to pull it out with that. Sort of 16 tons or something daft. It just doesn't really make sense, does it? There we go, that was a good start of the day, wasn't it? Like I say, all I did is pulled it off where it was stuck and he was driving himself. You don't drive the fastest raking up, rowing up. So that was why he got fat. That was why he got a little bit stuck, because he was going too slow. And obviously the 4-wheel drive not working probably didn't help as well. You wouldn't expect it to be wet in start of June, middle of June. Just needs fettling a little bit, I think.
I made the devil run. I gave him poison just for fun. I had one friend, now there's none. I made the devil run. I broke so many bones, but none of them were ever my own. They were an army, I was a
shaft broke on the weekend, so he couldn't get out. It's fine. Push it up with just the shear grab. Just call me Dave. Look at that. Pushed up. Probably a bit too high there. We want to do a nice ramp. But you know, it's alright to start with. Dave will be back here in an hour, so he'll tidy it up, but we're just going to keep pushing it up. Until he gets here, and we've only got one trailer, so Dad's carting, I'm pushing up and just waiting, which is the most annoying thing. Not like stuff goes to waste. A little bit annoying we've only got one carter, but Ash obviously thinks he can do a better job. I think you do a better job than me, don't you, Ash? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I do about 4 raking than you do. Well, that's the first 4 raking I've done. Harry Wilson just gave me a ring once to hire me for a job, but unfortunately got my own farm. Sorry, Harry. We're not doing this for the whole 50 acres. I think we'd be here a long time. Fun fact about we did this as well, it looks like dry stuff, which it is. And we've tested this grass before it's come into the clamp stand in the field on Friday. It's seamless from Ash. Showing off, some would say. Yeah, so we got it tested, and actually the proteins in the grass were better here than they were at home, and it was stronger grown, and it was 2 weeks later, which I thought was really interesting. When we do a review on the grass going forward, we'll talk about everything and talk about the statistics of the grass before it got clamped and after it got clamped, but that's a video down the road. Just swapped trailers with Dad because they've actually brought a smaller one for our hurleyman. It did dwarf the other one a little bit, and I've got the big Burrow trailer, and he's got the Smith one. Look at the chopper and hurleyman. So I've had a tractor stuck, the JCB broke down, and Dad's just decided to take half a load. A bit dry, it's very dry. But like I say, feed rate's good. Well, we will check about it in another video, but feed and the actual quality of the crop, very good. First cut in, bit of rain on top. Go. Everyone loves a thumbs up. This tractor's not doing what it should be doing. I don't know why. So you've got to match the hand throttle and the foot throttle together for some reason. So watch, if I drop that off, it's off in a minute. Okay, we're going. There'll be a setting in it. Alright, so my foot's on the throttle, see where it is. Slow it down. So I'll put it back where we are, we're going. So it should stay on here. You both should stay whichever way you trigger on. Foot off throttle. Oh, sorted my tractor out. Oh, it's blown off. It was the auto button, it was nothing of a job. Press auto, sorts itself out. Easy. We're doing 3 trailers going forward, that's the main thing. Jack, drone pilot, NW Photography Drones, got a YouTube channel, does all my droning. Well, a lot of my droning now. Just had one of the York spinning wraps, so they're awesome. They are awesome. Get the cheese, he didn't get the cheese.
Definitely.
The beef one's awesome. You see the compactor's working, absolutely smashing it. There is like nothing in there. We've nearly finished this field and it's doing a cracking job. I'm going to get Dave's opinion on it as well, because nephew, but my audio wasn't working last time. Who was it?
Grandson.
Grandson. Who was it again?
William Frank Ward.
Really? We'll try this the second time. My audio was rubbish last time. I think I fixed it. So William Frank Ward, hello from your granddad and myself. It's doing a good job, that presser, isn't it?
Well, I thought if it gets
let's
very
have a look.
dry,
Let's have a look. Come.
yeah, right.
We probably should have mown it Saturday. We mowed it.
Saturday.
We started 1 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah, you'll be more likely to get it in though, being drier.
Yeah. The cows eat it when it's drier, and like you've got to have a bit of a life, haven't you? You know, you've got to stop at some point, haven't you?
Since I knew we could do it this way, I thought if it is very dry, get this close on to the word go, and as you said, proof's in the pudding that you're butt raking. You noticed the difference.
Because yeah, when you just butt rake it, he flattens it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Good idea. Drop a quarter. Add ash. Could be something new there. Like I say, all he does is push it up and that just flattens it. So this is where the heifers, well the heifers were here when we saw them this morning at 7 o'clock. You got out a gate down there that was shut with strap that you use for click, for sheep click, like tied well with that, and it was not on there anymore, and obviously shut too and bolted in, so it was a bit weird that heifers got into there. So they got into here, and then somewhere they must have come run all around here, because some were in this field and some were in that field. You should see the roses in here. Immaculate. So he's rolling up with 3 rakes. He's not using no 4, just because there's so much grass on. Look at them. So you'll just see there, that 3rd rake on the 4th rake, 3rd rake, we're doing. The top one on the left, he's not even got it down because of just the volume of grass. He doesn't want to put it, they like to have a good flow through the chopper. That's interesting, isn't it? I think that's the first time ever that's happened. Is this the biggest crop we've ever had? Definitely dry. Probably not. Like I said, Dave's well happy with the man on the clamp, doing a good job.
Some bitter 9 to 5, or saving up my medals just to barely make it by. If you ask me where I keep my
That'll do. Like, a few things in life which are great whilst you're drawing silage, as the Irish like to say, or carting silage, as everyone else. People letting you out, letting you into a field and just saying stopping traffic, letting you in. Oh, I love you people, general public. And the other one is finishing, or your tractor being full, your trailer being full, and then you being right at the gate. So you just, trailer full, yeah, cheers, bang, you're out. Just to rub it into anyone, or Dad who might watch this, and Stephen who's carting. That was perfect. That was the shortest cart as well. Amazing.
This could be the moment.